wasn't at an all-time high, okay? Like, sheesh. I got caught up on stupid shit. From the time the duration I posted the live one until now, I got caught up on some stupid shit, which is the earth. This is people in the world. Just... Alright, man. I was also pulling cards over here while I was being distracted, and I was getting luck, waterproof, survival was coming out, right? So you see the fox, and you see the lucky anomaly crow. If you've seen the other readings, you'll know where that anomaly energy is coming from. But then upheaval. So it's like you're being blocked off from upheaval, having to scavenge, caching, you know, like that's the same thing to me as scavengers, having to scavenge for food, which is upheaval, you know, people. And then this card, as I was being distracted, I was watching like one of my videos on TikTok, and this card fell right on top of my phone as the video was playing, and mimicry came out, and it's just like very interesting, you know, like, so whoever and everyone who mimicked you, mocked you, didn't want to believe you, bond reverse, like they're gonna be the ones, yeah, trickery, they were doing all this extra shit. They're gonna be the main ones trying to communicate from the outside. You see it's raining, pouring down, trying to get in. After they done tried to do the trickery, or they fell for the trickery when you tried to tell them about what was happening here, because you're in luck, right? You got nature here, gifts, and these people have no freedom because they wanted to believe in the illusions. You tried to expose them, you tried to redirect them, but they wanted to resist. So this message is obviously, and then I was over here playing with my Akashic cards, and I was getting Akashic records coming out, so clearing old stories, releasing past lives, and freedom. So this was calming for me to know, because I've been going through it emotionally, like, it's not fair to be aware, and I'm miserable. Meanwhile, these motherfuckers are ignorant as hell and bliss. Mad and bitter as fuck, like mad at the ancestors, mad at God, but this honestly made me feel better. It made me feel better. Because being an anomaly, especially with us getting prepared for the age of Aquarius, like all of that, it's literally the outcast's time. All the outcasts, they're the underdogs. I'm telling you, the last are now finishing first. Who do you think is the last motherfuckers? The outcasts. The weirdos. The ones who are unable, energetically, frequency-wise, they cannot get jiggy with that Capricorn, the way of the world. It's just not an energetic match. And because of that, you're being outcasted and you're not thriving. Well, all of that is coming to an end here. And it's like, I don't know if y'all been watching the ancestor messages. I've been going off. The Sun card really wants to come out reverse. Been going off because it's really frustrating to give so much and to receive nothing or very little, the bare absolute minimum. Meanwhile, these motherfuckers out here raping little boys in their butt, and they getting paid. Like, it's just abusing animals, abusing Gaia. All they care about is money. All they care about this illusion and keeping it up, and then projecting that on others. And then it can really get to you. It doesn't matter how spiritual you are. It doesn't matter how, it really can get to you, especially if your weirdness is what you rely on for your livelihood. Like, I can't work for someone. That's Capricorn energy. I've tried. Can't do it. I'm weird. I'm different. I'm chosen. And I want to be paid for my spiritual gifts. I want to. Like, why? If motherfuckers can get paid for pussy popping, why I can't get paid for being spiritual and gifted? And then to be not getting paid and struggling, like that should really take a toll on you because there's no other alternative. And so that's the energy. It's like the more frustration I've been feeling, it's like trying to make me sell my soul, sell my gifts, sell it to just be ignorant and blissful and shit like that. And I just can't I can't do it, man. I had a conversation with myself. Ace of Swords. I can't do it. That eagle's coming back out. Remember that eagle? And I was getting something about eyesight and someone else's reading. Anywho, let's move on. So you have the Sun coming out reverse and the Two of Swords. This crazy thing is, this honestly reminds me of, like, you know how the sun be out, you wear sunglasses to shield your eyes, and there's something about the eyes. Well, these energies are not able to shield their eyes here, and I don't know, I think you can get cancer from the sun, something like that. But this right here, it's kind of contradictory because the Two of Swords, you have a blindfold. The Sun card is reversed, which would indicate the moon. So this has to be moon energy here. But then most people avoid that moon energy. They only want to use the moon to manifest spell work and shit like that. Here's justice. Wow, justice on the sun. Justice on this energy here. And now you have people in the Four of Cups, and now they're seeking shelter. Hermit with the Four of Cups. Now they're seeking shelter because it's like they're outside. And look, the crow's just watching like, huh, you dummies. Huh. Yeah, Temperance is here as well. Some of you may have been the motherfuckers outside, and motherfuckers were mocking you, you're a dummy, you're a dummy, you're not ignorant, your ignorance isn't bliss. It's like the blind leading the blind. That's what it is. The blind leading the blind here, and you're just sitting here like, waiting on God, waiting on the message, waiting for a higher power to come in. So it's a flip. It's a flip. You're getting the shelter, hermit energy, right? You're going to be around like-minded people. Meanwhile, these people are going to be in the Nine of Swords. Here's that Tower. Here's that Hangman. They're going to be stuck in it. Misfortune here. And this is the cycle. This is what they're in. Five of Pentacles here. And remember, I was getting the like energetic. I was like, boop, 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 boop. It's like some shit is just, it's going like non-stop, back to 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 back to. Yeah, that's kind of how it feels. Like, you know, I don't even really read cards like that. I like to take my time. These cards is coming out like boom, 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 boom. Like Four of Pentacles, losing it all. And would you look at that? The Hierophant is here. Taurus was that Taurus. I'm only getting that from the Hierophant. Taurus was giving, you know, but they better leave you alone vibes. And it looks like they didn't want to leave you alone. They was mocking you. They were doing what they were done doing. Mocking you. Here's this Three of Cups, mocking your spirits, mocking like your spiritual protection, mocking. They were mocking you, yo. You're not chosen. You're not gifted. You're not protected. You're this, you're that, at the brink of homelessness or whatever the case is. Like happy as hell that you're unhappy. They're happy as hell that you're unhappy. Because while you're unhappy, they're in the Three of Cups, Nine of Cups, Nine of Pentacles, the Devil. Their justice is the Devil reverse. Your justice is the Temperance. This is literally like, listen, I see the Devil and a Temperance. This is an angel and a devil. Devils. And you have two justice cards. One is upright. This is motherfuckers who really sold their soul here. And then it's like, you guys did not. It's very clear. So you know how they be talking about the Illuminati and stuff like that? It's not necessarily you sitting down at a table at a meeting and it's like, I mean, it can physically, 3D wise, yeah. But it happens spiritually first and then it happens and materializes in the physical. So literally earlier, I mean, the past couple, since I started the withdrawal symptoms, but they're over now, like, thank God. That was like a week and a half of suffering. But regardless, I have been struggling with this. Like, damn, do I turn evil? Do I get mad? Do I start cursing everyone? Do I go back to trying to find a job? Like, do I just say, fuck God? Like, I don't trust you anymore. I'm still a little wary, but I'm still obviously doing this shit. I just came up with another plan and maybe that will work out. Like, I just can't give it up. I can't stop to do, I can't lie. I can't do it. Like, so energetically, I had a conversation with myself, like, and that me having a conversation with myself, me having a conversation with God and my ancestors, like, all the shit I've been talking, at the end of the day, I can't do it. I can't denounce my ancestors. I can't denounce my gifts. I can't give that up for a paycheck. even if I become homeless, then that's just what I'm willing to do, man. Like I said, I would live by this tarot and astrology shit. I'm gonna die about it. If I lose everything, and I highly doubt I am, like, there's been other situations in life where I should have lost it all. And I was of the world, literally. I was of the world, serving the devil. I should have lost it all. But no, very close to it. But I've never been homeless before. Very close to it. But they never allowed it. I've been in danger situations, very dangerous, careless, and reckless situations. They were always there. Every step of the way. Like, even as far as driving, and I don't even know how I made it home type shit. Falling asleep at the wheel type shit. They still covered me. I can't. I love them. They're all I know. That's all there is for me. I cannot. I mean, it doesn't matter how mad I get at them. It doesn't matter. I cannot give up this here. I can't do it. And most people have. It all starts energetically. Having sex with a person, that is essentially an energetic contract. And then babies come from that. Now physically, you sold your soul in a way. Everything. I don't, but that's the easiest way for me to help y'all understand. No matter if oh no, all babies are blessings. That is not the case at all. Not all blessings are from the Most High, including children. Not all penis is sent from the Most High. Not all vagina is sent from the Most High. Like, I can go, and y'all know I can go. This is one of them energies where, me personally, I was under pressure to conform. I was under pressure, fearful. Like, the fear that the sun card is ego. The ego really is fear. Y'all think the moon is fear. The ego protects you from danger, what it perceives to be danger. That's what keeps you in a box. That box is that ego is protecting you. That's fear. And the fact that I'm at a point where if I have to be homeless just to prove my loyalty, then that's just what it is. And it's like, I'm already getting prepared for it, man. Like, I'm not even about to sit around and wait to, nah, like, I'm fully prepared for whatever. I'm fucking fully prepared. If a health issue comes up, a serious one, it doesn't matter. I'm not fighting it. Like, if that's what needs to happen to me, then that's what's going to happen to me. Like, I can't live in fear anymore. And it's like, because I'm willing to face them fears, like, no matter what it is, I highly doubt that any of this shit is gonna, transpire. But most people, due to fear and serving the devil and everything else like that, it's just, I don't know, it's amazing. The Magician with the Two of Swords, this is most people, and it's crazy because most people will argue you up and down that they're not in that energy. Like, they're clear, they know what's logical, but they are the main, it's literally the blind leading the blind. You know how in the military they have honorable discharge? You're still going to get discharged, whether it's honorable or dishonorable. Everybody's still going to get discharged, right? Just like with death, everybody's going to die. It just depends on whether it's an honorable death or a dishonorable death. Everybody's going to have karma. It's either a honorable karma where there's going to be pain there, but it's because you're learning a higher lesson. Or you're dealing with karma because it's dishonorable karma. You're just going to suffer. There is no lesson in the suffering. Most people, I don't know why he's coming to mind. Remember that boy from Power? I think he was one of the main people, and he faked he's gay, and he faked his whole, he faked like him getting beat up and some shit like that, and he's guilty. But in the courtroom, he really tried to put on a show, like, I am innocent, but knowing you are fucking guilty as hell, but yet you want to sit there and keep acting like you're fucking innocent. That's most people in the world. That's a dishonorable karma. You're delusional. Most people do not think that they are delusional. And they are. And then the ones who they call to be delusional, you, me. Add this up. Four cups, 3 of cups. 5, 6, 7. Y'all know I'm not good at math. That's 7 right there. That would essentially be 7 of cups delusion. They tried to call you delusional because of your faith. Because of your messages for some of you, because of the things that you do. You just do shit differently. You're not walking by sight. You're walking by faith. They're walking by sight and they're blind. Imagine being blind walking by sight. It's like them mocking you for walking by faith. Me quitting those jobs. Anyone anyone in their earthly mind would be like, you are crazy. Why would you do that? That doesn't make any fucking sense. Why would you quit something that is secure for something that's unknown and it's not, you know, it would be perceived as unstable? I still did it anyway. I felt called to do that. Yes, I suffered. But I was not even really suffering. It's me learning lessons, having ego deaths. Even right now, I'm dealing with an ego death right now with fear. Fear of scarcity, fear of not having money, fear of not being able to support myself. Fear, I'm gonna lose just lose everything. Fear, whatever, I fear, but I'm still getting up doing it anyway. I'm angry at my ancestors right now. I'm angry at God right now. I'm hurt. I'm not even angry. I'm hurt by my ancestors and my guides and God right now. But I'm still getting up. I'm still going to get these readings out because that is what I'm supposed to be doing. Pain, anger, resentment, and all. I cannot allow that anger and resentment to turn me into ignorance is bliss. I can't do it, man. I can easily go out and have sex. Y'all, come on. I can go out and have sex right now if I wanted to. I can go apply for new jobs, interviews. I have good little resume thing going on here. I can easily go hit up homeboy to start smoking again. I can easily stop working out. I can easily stop doing tarot and astrology, just saying fuck it. But that would be too easy. These people are suffering in the world with their instant gratification, always constantly getting a glimpse of happiness, and then it's like an addiction. That's why the devil card is there. It's an addiction. That's a glimpse of happiness. Then you need something stronger. Then you need something more. Then you need something stronger. Now you need double this, double that, hopscotch, double this, double that, double. And I was starting to feel that shit. And that's why I was getting so angry and riled up and like ready to like lose it all because like I am fed the fuck up. But that's my ego being burnt to a fucking, it's like, I even wrote this in my journal to my guides. I was just like, I feel like my ego is being beat out of me, yo. I feel like my ego is being beaten out of me at this point. I know my ancestors are not going to allow me to be homeless or anything like that. If that was the case, that shit should have been fucking happened. That shit should have been happened, yo. Been happened. I'm angry with them and sad with them because I'm not really tapping into my fullest potential. Because I'm still, oh, they're not liking it. Oh, like stuck on that stupid, like, no, keep working. Like, I have so many gifts that are untapped that I'm not tapping into out of fear, ego. I have to let that shit go, man. And these people are unwilling to do that. They have to stick to the status quo. It's literally, honestly, it's like you live by the sword, you're always going to die by the sword. There's a situation, word said, an experience that you keep repeating, reliving, and reassessing. Let it go. It's like you're being given the opportunity to let it go. These people don't have no choice. You have a choice. That's what the Lover's card is. They don't want to cry. You're being given a choice to let it go. You're being given options. These people don't have that. Like, you know how people be bragging because they got this car, they have this materialistic thing, they got this type of job, this degree. And they feel like because they got options and doors open for them due to that earthly materialistic shit. And imagine, you don't gotta imagine, they don't have an option or a choice to tap into their spiritual gifts. They have to do what they are slaves, high paid slaves. They don't have a choice to be freed. And honestly, they don't want to be. It reminds me of Harriet Tubman. She said, I could have freed more slaves if they knew they were slaves. These people don't know that they are. Even when it is crazy because they can even talk about modern day slavery. People will talk about the very energy that they are actually living, but they don't think it's them. They think it doesn't apply to them. It's like people who think, and I'm sorry, but it's like people who think that they look good as hell and they don't. But in their mind, they really believe that they do. And then we'll have the audacity to talk about somebody else. Oh, they don't look good. Oh, they like, do you see yourself though? They don't see themselves, man. Imagine. There's a lot of motherfuckers who are ugly as hell, but you couldn't tell them that. They don't believe that. Oh, they don't believe that truth. But yet they can judge somebody else's appearance and be like, yeah, that person's ugly or this, that, and the third, but they can't see that for themselves. And that's at the most superficial level I can bring y'all. It's like these people are ugly on the inside and the outside. You got a choice. They just ugly. You can choose to be ugly one day. Next day, you do your thing. But I'm talking about inner beauty, outer beauty. It's like these people don't have that choice at all. It's just interesting. It's like your spiritual team versus their team. Their team is Devil, 3 of Cups. Justice reversed. Yours is Justice upright. Temperance, 3 of Cups. And, some of y'all like me, but in this 4 of Cups, like, what the hell? Like, this is it? This is everything, man. All right, you do have, break free, claim your birthright. Break free. You have a choice to break free. These people don't. And what does that mean by break free? Do what the hell you was called to do. You know exactly what it is. You know exactly what it is. Go back to your childhood. What were you doing as a child? What were you doing creative, artistic? What were you doing as a child? What did you love doing as a kid? Go back to that moment. As a kid, I was writing poetry. As a kid, I was reading a lot. As a kid, I was in nature, barefooted a lot, around dogs. I was on the computer a lot as well. I used to create little things, like weird things, but I used to enjoy creating things. I had like a little vanity in my room, and like there was like a little opening in there. So I would create like a little tent and hide in there, or it was like my little safe haven inside my room. Like I was always in my room, and then I had like another little underneath my vanity. I would make a little tent, it was like a dark little space that I would go in and play and create, or just be in there like for extra protection. I don't know. I used to swim. Sports were a thing for me. I was big on sports. I was very religious as a kid. Like I just loved learning about stuff like that. So though it was religion, I was still seeking God even as a kid. Like I really did enjoy it. I really did. There's many religions I practiced, studied, trying to find God. Like, so that's always been something I've been into. Like I've always been a spiritual or really religious person, but I'm more spiritual now. But you get my point. It's like, I'm adopted. I could have been, I could have never been adopted, born into poverty, struggled. You know, I was saved from that. So I say all this to say, like, whatever it is that you fear, like, that's an illusion, just like this world is an illusion. And I know that shit's easier said than done, but it's just kind of like, seriously though, like, everything is kind of unexpected in the world. You get a text message out of nowhere, or you get in a car accident out of nowhere, or, you know, you argue with someone out of nowhere, or some of you have sex out of nowhere. Like, nothing you know what's about to happen that day is you expected it. So you might as well really just live that life of unexpected, like having no expectations and not living in the moment. Sure, we all get up and we have the idea of how the day is gonna go, but as we're going through it, shit comes up. Random shit comes up. And none of y'all fear that random shit coming up. So why not live your life fully? Like, you know what? Anything can happen. And I'm okay and I'm prepared for it. Like, you get what I'm saying? Your body does a little spasm. That was out of nowhere. What are you going to do? It's already happening. Your body's spazzing right now. What are you going to do? You got to go through the motions. Like, that's life. And that's real life. Just like your body's spazzing out of nowhere, or you fall down out of nowhere. It was unexpected, but here you are. And you know, you can't fear what's you don't really fear what you don't know, what's about to happen, right? So it's just funny. The fear comes into play because people want they want control. So yeah, it's a 999 kind of day. It's just wrapping things up here. So that's why it's really intense. 222 is coming out as well. Some of you, the shit is just getting wrapped up. That's why it's really, really intense. This is like breakthrough energy, and it feels like you've been going through a breakthrough for a long time. Some of you, it feels like you've been going through labor for a long ass time. Feels like you've been struggling for a long time. Feels like you've been waiting for a long time. And that whole long time energy was to see if you was going to sell out. And I was really talking that shit. Like, you know what? I'm about to sell out. I'm done with y'all motherfuckers. I am hurt. But I can't. When it's all said and done, I can't do it, man. I can't go back to acting like shit doesn't exist. There's just no way. There's no way I can go back to acting like nothing has happened, nothing exists, awakenings don't matter. There's just no way. I can't go back to casual sex, casual dating. I can't go back to having low self-esteem, low standards. I can't go back to being an emotional doormat. I can't go back to that. That to me is going back to the bottom. I can't do it. Even though I feel like I'm at the bottom financially, I can't go back to the bottom spiritually, emotionally, mentally. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. I see warfare inside and then STD. So that's spiritually transmitted disease in the mind that most people have, and that obviously translates into their body having STD. That's why they be having sex. That's why they have to do what they done do, because they're just spiritually transmitted disease in their mind. They have devil energies attached, so they have to physically feed it. They have to give energy to it to match their mind. Like, that shit is not, you know, it is what it is. Yeah, we have yoni stem coming out. Some of you are abstinent. Some of you may be having a little bit more discharge than normal. We have severe weather coming out. Yeah, incoming. Or the severe weather is going to be coming to these people's yonis. I don't know. I was getting that. Someone else is reading that Scorpio energy STD vibe. So, I don't know. Yeah, we have blessed coming out. So, there we go. There we go. These people have verbal abuse on the way. Aries energy here. So they're battling with the mind, or some of you may be battling with the mind, but confirmation, you're blessed. You just need to break free and claim your birthright. Like I said, as a kid, I was writing poetry, reading a lot. I need to break free from this scarcity. I'm scared, and just start writing and reading again, like and see what happens. And see what happens. It's not over until it's over. And it's not over for some of you at all. It's just beginning. Others though, most people though, yeah, night is coming out. Even in the night, there's the sun. And I said, these people are in that sun energy. You're in the night. It's like the sun is really the fearful energy. You really need to be scared of what's happening in the daytime as opposed to at night. For real, for real. It's like we all got it all mixed up. Like the nighttime is more peaceful. Sure, other people, you know, take advantage and they do what they do in the dark and whatever. I'm not, you know, oblivious or dumb. But at this point, the way of life is going, a lot of shit is being, whatever's being done in the dark is coming to the light. So you might as well... I'd rather keep it a beat, like, I'd rather just act right in the dark when no one's watching. I'd rather resonate in the dark, because that's just going to get brought to the light. And I think I mentioned that in someone else's crow call today. So hopefully you guys watched all of them, because my readings, the way I read, they all connect. For those of you who are new, all of my readings connect. Like, it's not going to make sense unless you watch all of them. And I'm not just saying that to promote. It's real life. It's like a story. That's how I read. It's like a story. So we are done here. If you are watching this, I don't know why the drip thing. If you're reading this, it's probably too late. But no, if you're watching this, I will be doing the rune messages tomorrow for sure. I've been wanting to get to them, but today I kind of was not on schedule. But if you're watching this, I will be tapping into the runes tomorrow, first thing. All right, I gotta get those done. That energy's been screaming at me. Like, hello? Hello? All right, I'm out, Chid. Thank you guys so much for being on Patreon, supporting me.